Welcome to the Wellness Lab Digest. I'm Vince.
And I'm Haze.
We distill life-changing insights from top wellness experts into bite-sized, science-backed episodes that fit your real life. If you're into quick, practical tools for better health, hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. And don't forget to check the description below for links to our trusted sponsors and ways you can support the show. Now, let's feed your mind and fuel your day. Here's something that'll make you think twice about breathing. The air inside our homes is often 2 to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air, and we spend 90% of our time indoors. But the solutions might surprise you.
That's really concerning when you think about how much air we actually process. We're talking about 3,000 gallons every single day through our lungs.
You know what's fascinating? Air quality expert Mike Felstein has this powerful saying that really stuck with me. Healing cannot occur in an environment that has contributed to illness. It's like trying to recover in the same space that made you sick.
That's such an interesting way to frame it. And with all these wildfires lately, I imagine the testing he's doing in Los Angeles is showing some pretty alarming results.
Oh man, the results are wild. They're finding dangerous levels of particles, not just from the fires, but from burnt structures, vehicles, and electronics. We're talking about a toxic soup that can stick around for months after the visible smoke clears.
Well, that's terrifying. But what really caught my attention was that MIT study about air quality affecting cognitive function. Can you explain more about what they found?
So get this, they studied chess grandmasters and found that higher carbon dioxide levels actually impaired their decision-making abilities. I mean, these are some of the sharpest minds in the world, and poor air quality was measurably affecting their performance.
That's absolutely mind-blowing when you consider the implications for everyday life. At work, at school, even just making decisions at home.
Right? And here's something most people don't realize. When we're cooking with gas stoves, the air quality in our homes can actually be worse than in some of the most polluted cities in the world. But there are solutions that most people overlook.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, first there's proper ventilation, and I'm not just talking about opening a window. You need to run your range hood before you start cooking to establish proper airflow and keep it running for several minutes after. But there's also this fascinating new technology called the Jasper air purifier.
I've been hearing about that. Isn't it specifically designed for wildfire smoke?
Exactly. And what makes it really interesting is how they've approached the design. It operates almost silently, has no distracting lights, and uses sophisticated sensors to monitor air quality in real time. But here's what's really cool. It can detect particles as small as 0.1 microns, which is smaller than most virus particles.
You know what's interesting about all this? We're so careful about what we eat and drink, but we often completely overlook the quality of our air.
And that's especially crucial when it comes to children. They actually breathe more air relative to their body weight than adults do, and their developing respiratory systems are more sensitive to pollutants. Felstein's research shows that creating safe sleeping environments for kids should be a top priority.
That makes so much sense. And I imagine the long-term effects of poor air quality can be pretty serious.
Oh, you better believe it. Studies have shown that exposure to polluted air can disrupt sleep patterns, weaken the immune system, and even lead to chronic health issues. But here's something really interesting. In office environments with better air quality, workers performed cognitive tasks 61% better than in typical indoor conditions.
Those numbers really put things into perspective. It's not just about comfort, it's about our ability to function at our best.
Exactly. And with climate change making these environmental challenges more common, we need to start thinking about air quality as a fundamental aspect of our healthcare routine. It's not something we can afford to ignore anymore.
Well, this conversation has certainly opened my eyes about the air I'm breathing right now.
And that's exactly the kind of awareness we need to build. Because at the end of the day, breathing clean air isn't a luxury. It's a fundamental necessity for good health and well-being. The technology exists to help us achieve this. We just need to make it a priority.
Thanks for tuning in to the Wellness Lab Digest. If this episode helped you, here are 3 quick ways to support the show. 1. Subscribe to stay updated with fresh, body-loving wellness insights. 2. Share this episode with a friend who needs this today. 3. Comment below and tell us what topics you'd love to hear next. Want to do even more? Check the video description for ways to support the show. Stay curious, stay well, and we'll see you in the next episode.